If you want to know how to look just like Ben Simmons in NBA 2K21, Ben Simmons is the last player in the most recent years who's been compared to LeBron. If you want to look just like Ben Simmons, like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. If not, you might end up looking like a ogre. I wouldn't risk it. Yo, YouTube! It's your boy Premier, back today with another banger. And in today's video, we're going to be going over how to look like Ben Simmons, a Ben Simmons face creation, NBA 2K21. First things first though, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the grind to 15K, and turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now, getting straight into this face creation. First things first, make sure at any time, if I'm going too fast, make sure to just pause the video. This right here is my current head preset. What we're going to be doing today, I'm going to show you the exact default face creation, and we're going to build this face creation here from scratch. These are the head presets around the head preset you need to choose. Always see people confused in the comment section. Make sure you choose this current head preset to look just like Ben Simmons. Now, getting started on the hair. For the hair, this actually confused me a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I was super thrown off. Ben Simmons has like a very particular hairstyle. I honestly sat here and I looked through a ton of different options. I looked through all the different crops. I looked through every different type of buzz cut, and the only one that I could find, the only two that I could find that looked something like him was the short tapered fade and the short afro fade. I'm not gonna lie, after further review, I really like that short afro fade. Just put the hair color on black, raise the hair length up to 4 for the hair fade as well. I'm not gonna lie, I sat here and debated between basic and dreads. I've seen Ben Simmons with a fresh fade before, but I'm not gonna lie, the neck, the dreads, or the final two I ended up comparing between, and I ended up going with dreads for the hair fade. For the hair corner, same debate here. I actually ended up debating between sharp and round neck, but once you spin them around and you actually look at it, you can't even see the difference. You have to like literally get a magnifying glass, zoom in type thing to even see the difference between round neck and sharp neck there. Anyways though, from here, let's go ahead and move on to the skull. For the skull, it is the skull number 1. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think we're good from here. If you've been watching my recent face creation videos, you know that I'm going to be trying to do something different with these face creation videos. Honestly, I think by now we're good. A lot of the fakes have already started fast forwarding through the video. This is just like me almost on stream getting to talk with my loyals for the rest of the video. Honestly, a lot of the people that look up and watch these videos, they just pause it on, like, they would pause it right here and they wouldn't even have my audio on. They wouldn't even hear anything I'm saying, and they're just gonna fast forward through the video and do it by every 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, and if that's the case, why am I sitting here reading every brow prominence, every temple width, every eyebrow distance, every brow position, when they can't even hear me because they have the video pause and they just fast forward it by every 10 seconds. Anyways though, for like the debate, the topic, what we're gonna be talking about in today's video, and I said it in the beginning of the video, I don't know if y'all remember when Ben Simmons was coming out of high school, when he was coming out of college, he was getting a ton of comparisons to LeBron James. Do you see, is there any way possible Ben Simmons could ever become a LeBron type player? Yes, I know he's an amazing passer, he's an amazing defender, he's an amazing dunker, but we all know Ben Simmons, like, it's Bandit Simmons, D-Nell Simmons. People literally use Ben Simmons' name as a joke because his shot is so broke. Will Ben Simmons, first of all, ever be able to shoot the ball? I feel like if he's ever gonna turn into like a demigod, kind of like a MVP type player, I feel like if he's ever even gonna be in the MVP race, he's gotta have a jumper. Because most teams are just gonna sit back and give him the Rondo treatment and play 10 feet off of him. It's literally disgusting the way these teams are able to play defense on Ben Simmons because he doesn't have a jumper. What I'm asking here, it's actually 2 questions. Will Ben Simmons ever live up to the hype that he was getting out of high school and college? Will he ever be an MVP? We already know he's a superstar. He's going to be a franchise player, but will he ever develop into the MVP that we know he has the potential to become? Something else I want to talk about. Long term, I know my guy GMAN, if you're listening right now, he is finna be sick that I'm even going to bring this up. He is a huge Sixers fan. If you're a Sixers fan, honestly, just mute me from here. Long term though, do you see, is there any way Ben Simmons stays in Philly? Long term, I have to be honest, I see him going to a bigger market team, a New York, LA, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Philly is a small market by any means. Obviously, we know Philadelphia is a huge, great city. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I see Ben Simmons there long term. Tell me what y'all think of that. Is Ben Simmons gonna be a 76er for life, Or do you see him kind of taking, you know, he's already gained a lot of LeBron comparisons. What if he does exactly what LeBron does? He goes and he does a decision and he ends up leaving Philly for Miami or New York or LA. Like, I don't know. Like, I just look at Ben Simmons and like, he just like, I don't know, it just looks like he wants to play like for like in a Madison Square Garden, in a LA, in a Miami. It just looks like he's meant to be like in the spotlight, and I just don't know if that spotlight, like right now, if I'm not mistaken, the 76ers are first in the East, but I just haven't heard the buzz that you should be hearing around a team that's number one. Or am I tripping, chat? Tell me, why haven't we heard more about Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid? You know, Joel Embiid is actually in the headlines. I don't know though, is Ben Simmons underrated? Can Ben Simmons, can he stay on that team and grow? Like, if Joel Embiid is going to be the MVP, if he's going to be in the headlines, when I look at Ben Simmons, I honestly feel like he has like, I'm not gonna say an ego, but like I feel like he knows his worth. I feel like he knows he should be the best player on the team. Do you think he can live in Joel Embiid's shadow? Do you think he can stay on that team and make it work long term? Can him and Joel Embiid be a long-term duo? There's so many questions that have to be answered with that 76ers team, and only time will tell. I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago when the 76ers actually drafted like Markelle Fultz. They were in a complete rebuild where they were one of the worst teams in the league. I don't know if a lot of people remember that now because they're number one, they're balling, they're doing their thing, yada yada. But basically what I'm getting at now is the 76ers are in a win now mode. This team gave up a ton of draft picks, a ton of players that they drafted. They gave up a lot to bring in people. The Tobias Harris, you know what I mean? They brought in the JJ Reddicks, the Seth Curry. I almost said that, that'd have been bad. Imagine though if the 76ers had Steph Curry. Wow, that would be crazy. Steph, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. Ooh, that would be a tough team. Do you ever see the 76ers bringing in another star? Like, I just don't see Tobias Harris. Like, is he that third? Like, is he a Chris Bosh? Is he a Rodman? Is he that, like, is he the third person in a big three? Like, do you see that from him? Anyways, though, that's a lot to debate. Y'all tell me what you think down below in the comment section for all my loyals who watch this video all the way through. Anyways, though, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the face creation. Rate it 1 through 10. Drop a dub or L down below in the comment section. And yeah, that's all, folks. Once again, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Make sure to turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure. They keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started, they threw dirt on me.